So, I'm guessing everyone watching this is aware about the recent news revolving around Andrew Tate's and Tristan Tate's arrest.
The Matrix has attacked me.
Hey, look at us, hey!
And whether you're a Tate fan or a Tate hater, this is probably some really important news to you. Now, if you think that this is the downfall of Andrew Tate, or if he's going to stay in prison forever or not, that's something to discuss in another video. So, his court hearing was denied by the Romanian judge, and he's apparently staying until at least the end of January. And we don't know if he's going to be staying there forever or if it's going to be a temporary thing. However, if you think that this is the downfall of another misogynist, another celebrity, just an irrelevant person, I'm here to tell you that you're wrong. And I'm going to be talking about how his arrest will be affecting the course of Western society in 2023, including men and women. Yeah, this is pretty... You guys don't understand what this means. Now, let's just all go back to where it all started. You know, beginning of 2020, COVID hit all of us. We were forced to stay in our homes, whether it was a good call by the government or not. Those long lockdowns caused serious problems for most people, if we're being honest. More people started being depressed. Everyone was playing video games, eating like trash, not looking after themselves. And over the last 2-3 years, it just feels like time has passed by. No one really enjoys life and the little things as much anymore. So obviously this caused a lot of people to develop serious mental illnesses, and this was especially the case for men. After being forced to stay in our homes, all of us were pretty much spending all of our days on social media. And the platform that was most used was, everyone knows this, but it was TikTok. Now I'm going to be talking about the issues I have with TikTok in another video, but let's just stick to this topic for now. We were all spending our time on TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube even, and that was clearly a negative thing for most people. Now, when I said especially for men, this is because the propaganda spread by the media and being pushed every day onto us, men and women, was only damaging to us. The ideas and beliefs being spread by the media were all about feminism, telling women that they can do whatever they want, they don't need a man, they should go get their own money. And this was only damaging because it changed the perspective that women had on men. And if women aren't going to feel the need to be with men, then that kind of breaks the idea of a family, which is essential in a society. All this propaganda also led to a lot of women basically selling their body for money and thinking that it was okay to do so. So it basically made the Western society just filled with degeneracy. That is why every time you scroll on TikTok, there's just some random OnlyFans model that you see on your For You page. Whether you watch that stuff or you don't, you're gonna get it in your For You page because TikTok wants you to. And on the other side, they've been convincing men that it's okay to be weak, it's okay to sometimes be lazy, to not do the work, not feel like being a man, wanting to cry, and they've been framing true masculinity as misogyny or toxic masculinity. With all of that, it was set up to just create a degenerate and a broken society. And that is when Andrew Tate stepped in.
You know what's crazy? I don't know where that song came from. I didn't choose that song. It just became a thing. Isn't the internet weird?
He used TikTok to basically just maximize his fame, and he went from a nobody to the most searched human on earth in a matter of months. Now, whether you like Andrew Tate or not, he doesn't really care. He actually likes and wants people to like him and then other people to hate him, because That's what caused him to become so viral. Because if you think about it, there's no person in the world which gets 100% approval from the 8 billion people on earth. So it's kind of delusional to think and aim to be liked by everyone around you. And he used his personality to then further either trigger people or motivate people. And that's what kept him in people's minds all day long. And that's basically why his clips have been replayed more than, I think, 12 billion times. Now, whether you think he's a misogynist or not, please go back 10 years ago. The shows you were watching, the content creators you were watching, did they never say anything, controversial? Because I'm sure they did. I've seen a trend now of people just pulling his clips from 6 years ago, 10 years ago, and then framing him to be a bad person from those clips, when it was a common thing to say back then at his time. If you looked at the controversial things he says, you know that he says it in a sarcastic way to then get people triggered, which makes him more famous and more relevant. And with all of that fame, he used it to then also spread positive messages, especially to men, because he knew that there was no space for men to actually feel the way they should feel and actually want to be men. And he told men to do what? Go to the gym, be rich and get financially free, become attractive, become charismatic, so you can get the woman that you want. And with all of the advice that Andrew Tate has given men, I can guarantee you that he has motivated more men to start going to the gym than all personal trainers and fitness YouTubers combined. What all of this propaganda creates is just women who don't think they need their husband, who think they can make their money on their own, and just in general don't need men. And then men who don't know how to be men, don't know how to be fathers, and don't know how to provide for their family and take responsibility for their wife and children, which then all creates single mother homes, which stats prove to be really damaging. And it's just funny because that mother who thinks that she doesn't need men is going to be raising a son who's then going to be a man. So she's basically going to be instilling the ideas that men are needed to her son, and then instill the ideas to her daughter that she doesn't need a man, that she can do whatever she wants on her own. It just creates an endless of families that don't have children, or just broken families. Families just won't be a thing anymore. And it's going to create more loneliness and depression and mental illnesses, which is just going to demolish society as a whole. So enough with that rant. Just fast forward to now. Well, he's in jail. So Andrew Tate created this movement, just to provide men with the safe space that they need, so men could actually feel normal to be masculine. The media is just going to try to continue banning him and, just not allow people to see his face on social media. And I don't know, Andrew Tate predicted it himself. First, they're going to try to cancel you and then put you in jail and I guess kill you. I mean, you guys have probably all seen that clip of him. But
The truth is this. So I knew it was coming. I absolutely not knew it was coming because of how orchestrated it was. First you get canceled, then they make up a reason to put you in jail. And if that fails, they kill you. They've already given me quite a few warnings. And I'm now at the point where I actually truly believe they're going to try and kill me. I understand that you get 3 strikes in this game. Strike 1 is they try and shut you up and discredit you, which I've just been through. Strike 2 is they try and put you in jail for no reason. And strike 3 is they kill you.
So if we're going to take one good thing from Andrew Tate, it's that to actually feel normal to be and act like a man. And that means, start taking responsibility, go to the gym, take care of your health, mental and physical, and just try to be the best man you can be. And then if you have a family that you need to provide for, do your job as a man. Try to find every way, work as hard as you can to provide for your family, and then actually fulfill your purpose in life. And if you have the courage, start spreading the message yourself. But either way, I hope you guys had value from this video. Feel free to subscribe to spread the message on YouTube. And get off your phone, don't be lazy.